Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Obsidian Foxglove. Enjoy. Hello everybody, welcome to the third episode of the Kingdom of Daldar. As I stated in the last episode, I believe the best bet for me to get armor that actually works would be to fish for it, specifically using aquaculture, right? If I search up iron fishing rod here, yep, right here. I need a stick, 2 iron, and 2 string. How much string do I have? Exact amount. Right. So, I need this iron fishing rod because I believe, and I may be wrong about this, but I believe you could only fish up the aquaculture crates if you use an aquaculture fishing rod. But of course, there are other benefits for using this particular fishing rod over the vanilla one, and that is its heightened durability. Or at least, I believe it has higher durability. Oh, those pillagers are still there. Where is the pond? It is right here. So, if I add a small entrance right here, no, I don't. And then I'm gonna have to make a fence gate to make certain that nothing can attack my base from there. And so, like this, I now have a quick entrance into the pond where I can fish. It might actually do me well to connect these 2 bodies of water right here. Wow, why are there so many fish in that small spot? Because I think your chances of fishing up something good increase with the more water there is. Now, naturally, it has a limit, of course, to make sure that when you fish in an ocean, you don't get absolutely broken returns. However, I think that it may be possible to increase my odds to get those Neptunian crates or Neptune's bounty, whatever they're called. Now, let's test out the pond. Hopefully my game is finished loading in so I don't have to deal with all of the lag any longer. So, this is taking quite a bit. Will I even be able to get anything out of this? Yeah, I think I see the bubbles showing that the lure is working. Come on, hurry up, will ya? Are you slower than a normal fishing rod? Because that would suck badly. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, that was incredibly slow. There's mobs over there. Yeah, I think it might be a good thing to clear out a bit of these trees to lighten the area up a bit. Hello? Well, just break another log. Okay, what is this? Surely I'm not lagging that much. That tree cut down. Why isn't this one then? Come on. Is it too large? Is that what I'm dealing with here? Oh, nope, there we go. And my entire axe broke on that one tree. That was unfortunate. How did it break that quickly anyway? That axe was on full durability. Break those. I don't want another tree growing here. That sucked. There is a zombie approaching me. That's easy enough to take care of. Please perish. If you can you drop your armor, by the way? I would like that because while the armor itself is quite... I just realized you're a pretty big zombie. Are all zombies that size and I'm just now realizing it? Or is there a random size mod added in this mod pack? I don't know. From fishing here before that zombie approached me, I've come to the realization that this fishing rod is incredibly slow. Like, it takes longer to fish with this than it would with a normal fishing rod. I wonder if there's a way to increase the lure of this fishing rod without enchanting it. Aquaculture adds something like fish hooks to the mod pack, I think. Aquaculture, yeah, it adds things like fishing hooks, but what do they do? Durable, lucky, super durable, light? I'm not sure what that does. Heavy, double hook, redstone hook. Oh, okay, so I can shift to see what they do. Iron hook, 20% chance to not use durability. Gold hook, increased luck. Yeah, that makes sense. Diamond hook, 50% chance to not use durability. Light hook, cast further. Heavy hook, cast shorter. Interesting. Double hook, chance to catch 2 things. So that one's probably the most useful option I could possibly go for. Redstone hook increases how long you have to reel in a fish. So that one's pretty useless. A note hook plays an alert when a fish is approaching. And nether star hook, 50% chance to not use durability and increased luck. So that one's clearly the best option. But that would involve slaying a wither, and I haven't even gone to the nether yet, so that's out of the question. Double hook. How do I craft this? 2 iron hooks, which is fairly cheap. Now, how do I add these to my fishing rod? I'm not sure. Is there a specific crafting block here? Worm farm, tacklebox, worm, fishing line. Wait, hold on. Worm, fishing line, bobber, Neptunian. Okay, so these things have something to do with fishing as well. Message in a bottle, frog legs, yada yada. Don't really care about all of that. Fish mounts. Okay, I'm gonna make this iron hook and see what I do with that. I have plenty of iron, so okay. Now, crafting table. The hook formation was something like this. No, that, no, that, no. How did it go? My memory is terrible. Iron hook. Okay, like that. If I make 2 of these to make a double hook, how do I add this to my fishing rod? Do I right click? No. Do I put them in my crafting menu together? No. How do I use this? Chance to catch 2 things. What if I crouch, right click? Nope, that does nothing. What if I have the double hook and then, nope, still does nothing. How do I add this hook to my fishing rod? Okay, time to check with Google. Well, I have found out that adding the fish hook to my fishing rod is going to be a rather problematic process. I should not be out here. There could be phantoms. So pretty much what I need to do is craft this tacklebox, or at least that's what Google told me. And I need to gather this stuff to make it. Now, the iron isn't a problem. It's simply 14 iron. The problem is the green dye, algae, or kelp. And that's a problem because I'm nowhere near a desert, so green dye is out of the question unless I could craft it some other way. Let's check that out real quick. Green dye. What can I use to craft that? Cactus paste, moss coral, fan, moss coral. Yeah, so it's still out of the question. It doesn't come from cactuses directly anymore, but I still can't access the resources for it. So kelp, that's probably the best option for me to go for, kelp or algae. Now, I don't know how to come by algae. It's something aquaculture adds, so I may be able to find it in oceans, I may not be able to, but kelp I can find in the ocean. Now, I don't think I live near an ocean, but I do live near a large body of water that may be connected to an ocean, possibly, but that brings up a whole bunch of other problems, such as sea serpents. The matter of sea serpents, they're the main reason as to why I'm hesitant about going to large bodies of water, because they are horribly damaging and destructive. They can two-shot me in full iron armor. That's what happened in my last world. Well, actually, I had more than just iron armor when I got two-shotted. I had a diamond chestplate at that time too, so iron armor is even worse. So sea serpents are a problem unless I can craft some sort of ranged weapon, which I think I can use in the shape of javelins. But javelins themselves also bring problems because they either take string or leather. Now, I have leather, 3 leather, so I could theoretically make, what was it, 4 poles? Yeah, I can make 4 poles. Well, not 4, but 12 poles, which will give me 3 stacks of javelin. Or I can use string to make a single pole. But the problem with that option is that would require me to hunt spiders, and night is pretty dangerous in the Kingdom of Daldar. I have not had fun exploring at night here, so the spiders are a bit problematic, but I suppose I could always hunt them during the day. However, they're not 100% guaranteed to drop their string, which is rough. That's something rough to reconcile. And green dye. How do I get algae? Do you think if I applied bone meal to the pond, I could possibly generate algae? I think it's worth a try, but do I have any bones? Yes, I do have bones. Quite a bit of them. How many skeletons have I killed? Jeez. Now, moment of truth. I should have shears, so if I can't pick algae up with my hands, that's a bunch of seagrass. More seagrass. Yeah, this doesn't bode well. It appears that I will not be able to get algae from doing this. That is unfortunate. I saw a spider over here though, so there you are. Die so I could have your string. Oh, hey, it actually dropped 2 string. That's great. But I still need kelp or algae. What's over here? Seagrass. This is a river. Is the river connected to ocean? Why am I getting so much lag? Is the river connected to ocean? I think not. It's possible, but I feel it's unlikely. So for now, I'm gonna head back to my home and make those javelins that I need to make the best use and efficiency out of my time, because it's better to to prepare, travel to the ocean, and combat sea serpents than it is to go unprepared and meet my untimely demise. Oh no, oh no. I think I may be lost. Oh wait, no, that's the village. I think this is the village that's right next to my home. We'll see. Oh hey, there's cobwebs there, so I can get plenty of string. Question, are mobs present? This is a hostile village. Wait, there's a bed here. Why didn't I think of that, actually? Hold on. It's been an entire episode, and I didn't even think to look for a bed in a village. Oh my god, I am so very slow. Well, on the bright side, I got access to this stuff now. But as I said, this is hostile villages, so I gotta be careful. Yep, there's mobs, and I'm hitting lag spike after lag spike, so it's better to avoid confrontation with them until my lag dies down. So I'm heading back to the fir forest in hopes, yep, this is the village right next to my home. Oh, thank the Lord. Head to safety because I need to eat. And I finally got a bed in one of my colors too. That's fantastic. I went through the back entrance. Wow. But I got a bed. Place this down right there. Ooh. Now I need to eat. But I got crops. I can start building a farm, which I may do because that will greatly increase my odds of surviving if I can live off of bread rather than berries. Breads and baked potatoes. Thank you, my berries. But then again, I have tons of berries. They're just annoying to eat, I guess, because they don't fill you up much, but they are abundant, and I guess that's a good thing. But 7 sweet berry stacks, 14 sweet berry stacks, just to give you a clue of how rich I am in these berries. I would say that I have to be one of the richest people in the Kingdom of Daldar. Okay, that's... What was that noise? Am I the only one who heard that? It was like a loud grunt. Hello? I don't think there's anything here. That was just a weird, unsettling ambient sound. I went on a small adventure and I came across a couple of rivers quite a distance away from my home, so much so that I nearly got lost. But those rivers had seagrass in them, so I figured if I followed them, I'd find an ocean. Long story short, I didn't find an ocean. I do want to go back over to those rivers because I didn't follow them all the way to their end, so I will do that. However, on this adventure of mine I'm talking about, I came across an ice dragon. Whether it's the same one as previous, or if it's a different one, it's... Well, actually, hold on. This isn't even the same world, is it? So it's a completely different ice dragon. My luck is just horrible. But my point is I came across that dragon and promptly ran away, or rather swam away to get away from it because I didn't want to die yet again. So I am now back home, and I will be going back to that river to try and find kelp or algae. I still don't know how I get my hands on some algae. Don't I have shears? I thought I did. By the way, I got maggots. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I killed a spider, and I think that's what dropped them, but honestly, that's a bit weird to me. Why do spiders drop maggots? So I don't know. Maybe I got it from killing a zombie. That would make far more sense. But anyway, it is now time to get some shut-eye, and I'll head out in the morning. Wow, there are plenty of mobs here. Look at that, a couple of skeletons. These fir forests are a horrible place to live. Why did I choose to live here again? Oh, right, it's because of the wood. Ow, ow, ow. Wow, these are some skilled skeletons. Look at them strafing around me like that. Ow. Alright, well, that took care of that. Time to regen my health. Those skellies were horrible, horrible creatures. No, this isn't the way I went, I don't think. That is another skeleton, except this one, ow, has an enchanted bow. Alright, well, I came out here to start my journey, but it looks like I'm running straight back home. Ooh, this forest is just froth with all kinds of dangers. Okay, I have been unprepared, unfortunately, but now, since I'm back home, I didn't get very far. But since I'm back here, I need to make myself a new shield, iron ingot, and what is it, 6 planks. So 3 and 3. That's 4. That gets rid of the uneven amount of planks in my inventory as well. And now all I have to do is this. And I got a new shield. Fantastic. I may have to hold off on adventuring a bit longer to get some fish because I need food, and my food still has not been well established at this point. So unless I want to continue feeding off of these horrible berries, I need to fish and wait for my potatoes and wheat to grow. Alright, I got food again. 6 cooked fish fillets. Not exactly the epitome of sustenance, but it will have to do. Now, which way was it that I ran that had all the water? I don't know. It was somewhere in the spruce forest. I remember that much, except I don't know where in the spruce forest. Was it this way? Wait, am I actually heading out in the right way? I mean, I don't remember going through the village. It's totally possible that I did, though. Oh, those are bears. Avoid the bears. Want nothing to do with the bears. Okay, this is definitely not the way I went. On the bright side, tons of food here. Perish, please. I would love to collect all your leather and your beef. Ow, where did you come from? Oh, a helmet. And I already have a helmet, so it's useless to me. So, this is definitely not the way I went. I did leave some of those cows because I thought, I mean, I was going to kill them all, but I thought it would be best to save some for farming in case I ever come this way again. More importantly, though, where am I heading? Wait, large body of water, and it's not on the side where the sea serpent, I mean, not sea serpent, but dragon was, I hope. So, off I go. Hopefully, I can find myself some kelp so I could finally make that tackle box. Oh, wait, no, this is definitely the way I went the first time. I remember that graveyard. I don't remember that water tower though, so I don't like going in the water. There's not a sea serpent around, is there? There's tons and tons of seagrass, but I need kelp, not seagrass. Alright, I'm gonna head back. It's getting dark again. I guess I left my home too late, huh? Oh well, what is that? Oh no, that's an enemy camp. Can't be going over there. Imagine it's flooding, absolutely flooding with knights. So avoid that altogether. There's a village right here. It's a pretty large one too. Of course, naturally, that means that there's gonna be mobs here. What is this achievement about? Enter a mountains village? Interesting. Is there anything in here? That's a bed. Is that it? I mean, bed. Yeah, this is a dead village. Anything good here? Doesn't seem like there's any mobs. Which, if you ask me, makes this village all the more unsettling. Decree farming, common bounty, beetroot, spider kill. Yeah, I wonder if the bounty boards will actually do anything. Huh. That rabbit was breaking a door. Ow, I am so confused. Why do these rabbits have helmets? This is so very... Got it. This is so weird. Why? Just why? Why in the world are these rabbits wearing helmets? And how were they breaking down the door? I am so confused. But hey, there's a campfire here. I can cook my food, which is great because I'm running low on that again. Anything in here? Nope. Only a bed. Hurry up. Ow. Hurry up, my meat. Surely. Ow. You're almost finished. Come on. I want my steak. So I was exploring this village some more, and one thing, there's a bunch of helmets and bone meal laying up. What? Where did I pick up that chest plate? That's shocking. But I will take what I can. But anyway, I found this chest, and this is what's in it. Hold on. Sort container. A plate helmet. +2 armor, longer jump, chance to negate hits. Exploding crossbow. The power of TNT fused with the latest in archery design resulted in this devastating crossbow. Bufflon, small storage. Bufflon, large storage. Lime rune. What is the lime rune for? Or any rune, really. Lime rune. You could use them to make rainbow runes, which you use to do something? Makes equipment rainbow? I don't know. Bufflon large. What are these? How do these? What is this? Bufflon large storage. Bufflon. What is a Bufflon? Pandora's creatures? How would I go about taming said Bufflon? Oh wait, another minecart chest. Dark helmet. Another exploding crossbow. Ancient tomb. Copper ingot. I will take the bones. But what is up with these slimes? Wow, they're rather tanky for slimes, aren't they? Well, am I gonna get anything good out of these? Any more enchanted iron armor? No. That's unfortunate, but this village isn't what I was looking for anyway. So, you know, putting you back in my offhand, get rid of useless stuff like this Bufflon small storage. I imagine a large storage is better. But anyway, it's time to head back to my boat to continue on my journey, my endeavor to discover myself some kelp, which I still have yet to come across. There must be a lava pit over there. Well, anyway, here's my boat. Wait, why is my boat oak now? You know what? I'm going to ignore that. My boat was originally a fur boat, but now it's oak. Who would have thought? I came across this weird wandering trader stall. Look at this. There's animal cages, which is interesting. These are trap doors, not actual cage blocks, unfortunately, so I can't reuse them. And I can't loot anything from this guy, but look at this. This guy trades in animals. Oh my god. Stupid lattice. Anyway, this guy trades... Wait, I could have just opened these like trap doors. Are you... Whatever. This guy trades animals. Of course, I don't know what language that is. I think it's French or maybe Spanish. Caballo de la raza más veloz, vaca sagrada, raza especial de Evea, Evinia, Iritza. You know, I think that's French, which means I'm probably not pronouncing any of that right. Do these boxes actually drop food, or can I unbox these? No, I can't. Man, I wish I could kill you. Livestock trader? Why, if you're a livestock trader, then why do you sell totems of undying and enchanted golden apples? You're kind of suspect, dude. Anyway, back on my journey to find kelp. And I do have my javelins. I don't know why I don't have them in my hotbar, though. There we go. I have 12 of them. Anywho, time to get going. I still haven't come across the seagrass. I did find this... Well, I didn't. Well, I guess I did find this place, although I just now entered it. But this is some good loot. A compass, paper, coal, a saddle, a diamond helmet. I think these are healing potions. Why do I have a stick on me? Get rid of you, and you. These are healing potions, right? That's where I came from. So what is this way? Bookshelves. This has got to be a dungeon. Yeah, you see, there's a spawner all the way down there. I imagine if I get anywhere near that thing, a bunch of mobs are gonna pop out of it. Sticks, gold, bowls, mushrooms, membranes, coal. Yeah, nothing good in this one. What's in these halls? Nothing? Okay. Okay, this is a safe room. What's in this room then? Bunch of carrots. That's good because I only have potatoes, and that's a lot of food. I have a bunch of carrots. I mean, not carrots, but potatoes and wheat, but I haven't planted any carrots yet, so finding those are a good thing. What's in here? Cod. That is a lot of beetroot. Steak. I will take that. This is a lot of food. I imagine I'm approaching a spawner somewhere. Yep, there's one down there. And another enchanted iron pickaxe. TNT. Empty maps. I'll take the torches. Let's see. Will I be able to place a torch on that spawner before anything spawns? I doubt it, but let's try. Nope. Okay, and there was another spawner there I didn't see. Time to get out of this place. So long. I hope it's... Well, I know it's day because I slept in one of these beds. But it's time to get myself out of here. I'll come raiding again once I have good enough equipment to do so. But for now, au revoir? Is that how you say that? Goodbye? Au revoir? I don't know. This potion I'm holding looks like a potion of harming. I don't know if I want to drink it. Oh, no. Oh, that's horrible. Medicinal tincture? Anyway, I need to head back to my home. I don't think there's any kelp around for a really far distance, but I may look into seeing how to get algae instead. I just turned around after finding a ruined nether portal, and look what I found. That is kelp, the whole point of this expedition. And now it's time for me to collect some so I could finally make that tackle box. How much? You know what? I'm gonna grab at least a stack of this. I don't need to grab a stack of this. I could simply grow it myself. Well, that's it. Now I simply need to find my way on back home, whichever direction that's in. I think it's through that spruce forest though, so I'll dock there and try searching for my home from there, and hopefully I'll be able to find my way back. Hopefully. Oh no, no, come back here. I need my javelins. I haven't actually used the javelins yet. Oh well. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction, otherwise this is going to suck. I may end up getting myself even more lost than I was in the beginning. Alas, I am home. After a long journey fraught with dangers, I find myself within the comfort of my own residence once more. That's great. And I have the kelp, so now I can make that stupid tackle box. So, what's the recipe? Yeah, okay, yep, all covered. By the way, I found this interesting piece of armor. Look at this. Look at that side profile. This right here, it's strange to say the least. It looks so out of place with my player model, but well, I have this really good chest plate now. The armor model needs a revamp, if you ask me, if you catch my drift here. It's definitely a peculiarity. More importantly, though, the tackle box. Let me drop off some of my inventory. Bunch of random stuff and gear I collected on my journey. Right, so I don't need this one either. I need my iron. Oh, finally I'm getting this done. There's the iron block. I got the kelp. Now I just need the chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Craft what I need. The storage device. And now I should be able to craft that tackle box. Where is it? Where? It's right here. It's the number 1 slot. I got this tackle box. Now let's hope it does. It works how it works how Google told me it would. That is sick. Now if I take this out, this means that I can catch 2 items at once with this, correct? I believe that's what the exclamation of the double hook was, so let's test it out. Into the water you go. Oh wow, there's 2 hooks on it. Let's see what I can catch. And I got a single cod. That's not what I was expecting. Is it only a chance, or does the double hook simply not work how it's intended to? As much as I want to be optimistic about the tackle box, unfortunately it did not live up to my expectations at all. I mean, in theory it may work, but I did try fishing a few more times after the time I showed you, and I got only 1 fishing item at once. So I don't know if the double hook is broken, or if I'm doing something wrong, or if it's a probability thing. But with everything being said, have a good night, a good day, a good afternoon, or a good whatever it is for you, whether it's dusk or dawn. Goodbye, everybody. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment to boost it in the algorithm. And if you vibe with my content and want to see more, subscribe.